Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Aokana, Extra 1. In Once in a Blue Moon, I actually did not just come back from the gym. So you guys on YouTube probably won't be hearing this just yet. But 3 days ago, I think, I was finishing up Venus Above Frontier and I went to my sister's place in a long while too. Was going there, drank a lot of alcohol, was drunk, and then a lot of her kids were sick, and herself was also sick. I wasn't sick, but I did have to take most of them to the clinic and get some, over-the-counter meds. But I still went to the gym after I did that, right? And the thing was, I didn't really think I was all that tired, but turns out I slept a long time. Yesterday, I just came back, right? I came back, I think, at 4 p.m. or was it 5 p.m.? So, if you guys don't know, I mostly already optimized my training sessions, right? At least throughout the whole week. And the last week, I actually added in 3 hours, or was it 4 hours of extra cycling? Because I went to my sister's place by cycling, so I commute there. And yeah. Turns out that drains a lot more of your energy than you normally thought. So I kid you not, yesterday after I went back from my sister's place, I was just sleeping and then eating. Like I woke up after like 2 to 3 hours, I eat, I sleep, I eat, I sleep, and then it's like, oh my god, it's already 9 a.m. And I thought I was going to be able to go to the gym after that, but there's no way, I was way too lethargic. Like, I slept enough, but even after I woke up at that hour, I was just waking up to eat again and then sleep again. It wasn't until, I don't know, like 2 p.m., right? Like 2 hours ago that I got my mental clarity and physical capabilities in tip-top shape. Because I think I've said to you guys a long time ago that I've started to have this mental clarity the instant that I wake up, I got this like instant mental clarity that I know I gotta do something, right? That didn't happen when I woke up today. And that's like the first time that happened in maybe half a year, maybe even 8 months. So it's pretty crazy. And I'm back. Can't believe I actually had to pause the recording on the beginning of the episode. Sorry about that. My dad was outside of the door asking me for something. But yeah, pretty crazy, like, past couple of days for me. Like, it's nothing spectacular or anything, but I also told you guys that I haven't really been sick for a long time. Last time I was sick was maybe when I was, recording Rants 9. And I think that's about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So, it's been quite a while, and that wasn't really a serious illness or anything. I think it was mostly just some like itchiness or some sort of a rash. But yeah, enough about that. Let's actually talk about the last episode recap on Aokana Extra 1. Because, oh boy, when I was recording Venus Above Frontier, I like the game, but I do think the 8 scenes, especially the 8 scenes at the last chapter of that game, is a bit weird. I don't know. I just feel like it's not really going the way I want it to be. Mostly because of the 8 scenes though. The story itself is actually pretty amazing. And the gameplay is very addictive. It's just the 8 scenes that are weird. So, 2 out of 2 of the games that I played, the 8 scenes are actually a downer for both of them. So, Aokana and Venus Blood Frontier. So if you guys want to play these 2 games that I've been playing, do so with the All Ages patch. Venus Above Frontier, maybe not so much, but this game for sure. And I'm trying to actually recall what happened in the last episode because it's been a while. So let's just load the game real quick before I try to do a last episode recap. I think Mashiro was trying to get a dress, right? And the last scene that we saw was her going to Fukuro Island, was it? Iron Mall with Asuka. And she found the dress, but we didn't see which one she picked, I think. At least that's what I think. That should be the last scene that we saw. Yes, yeah, they also talked about being sisters, like super weird stuff. So, I'm starting to remember what happened in the last episode again. I think Mashiro also took lessons from Okoze about seafood, which didn't really go the way it planned, or the way she planned. Because I think we chose basic food and she had to learn from Misaki instead. So the typical Japanese home-style cooking. And this is, like I said, right after Asuka and Mashiro scene, so yeah, let's just start. I ended up doing 2 full laps of Fukuro Island as I checked out all the sightseeing spots. So I only landed at my local terminal after the sun had set. For Messiah, I think we also saw Okoze, and he was trying to scout out the areas in Fukuro where it would be nice for us to take our dating spots, like sightseeing spots. I'm pretty tired. I haven't done a long flight like that in a while. Though, I now have a date plan in mind. Given how long it will take to get from one place to the next, I really need to decide how to best allocate our time at each spot. Thanks to the advice I got from Shindo and Okoze, I have a pretty good idea of what places to visit. Right, we also met Shindo-san, and he was being kinda weird, I guess. I don't know whether or not they want Shindo-san to be just the typical guy who's passionate about, you know, bros being bros, or if they do want to imply that he's gay. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, it's Mashiro. Hello?
Oh, senpai, 今お電話大丈夫ですか?
Yeah, I just finished what I was doing.
それで一つご相談があるんですけど、明日は一緒に勉強する予定じゃなかったですよね。
Yeah, it's the final Sunday before exams start, so we decided to just do our final bits of preparation on our own.
ですよね。
Are you worried?
あ、いえ、先輩のおかげで今までで一番いい点数が取れそうなくらいですけど、もしよければ先輩のお家にお邪魔させてもらってもいいですか?
Is she trying to show off her dress? That doesn't make sense. You'd think that she'd probably try to show it off when we go to the island, as a surprise. Okay, try amazing. Sure, I can concentrate better with you around.
だとしたら逆効果かもしれないですけど。
Oh my god, are they actually gonna have sex before they do their exams? Opposite. I think I had this idea that they were just gonna have sex during the date, which will actually give me respect to the fan disc, but I guess we'll see. If they do have sex before the date, I'm gonna deduce some points for that.
ああ、いえ、逆に効果的かなって。
Right. That's surprising.
それで、つかぬことをお尋ねしますけど、明日、ご両親は。
Man, I am so sick of H scenes. You guys have no idea how sick I was of H scenes when I was doing Venus Bluff Frontier. Of the 2 episodes that I had to record, there were like, I don't know, 7 H scenes or something ridiculous like that. I kid you not. I'm like, what the fuck? These all happens at the end of the, you know, character, no, not character arcs, but like the finale of the game too. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, they have plans, so they'll be leaving in the morning. No need to worry.
ありがとうございます。それじゃあ、明日のお昼過ぎにお邪魔しますね。
Cool. I'll see you tomorrow. The thing with the H scenes is just that I feel like I just don't think the H scenes in hentai games are that good, personally. If you're in the mood to want to fap, maybe they're pretty nice to look at and you can hear the voices and stuff like that, but as a character that just wants to see story and gameplay for the most part, at least that's the type of person I am, Or, you know, if it's really an engaging story, like, really just makes me think, right? The 8 scenes just, pretty much... What is it? The people that put in 8 scenes don't really put too much thought about the stuff that's in 8 scenes. Unlike the comedic effect in Rance games, I feel like most of the 8 scenes that I played in Erogaze just are not that good. Some of them just straight up make a character become weird. Like, Meteor World Actor had Rika being super strange during the 8 scenes. It's like his dick was like his entire reason of being. But yeah, other than Rance games and maybe Grisaya, where they actually implement some story and characterization in the 8 scenes, a lot of the 8 scenes that I've played on these games have mostly been filler. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, if you guys are in it for like the fapping stuff, it's really good. Like, the art is great, the voice has an extra touch, but it's not like I'm constantly horny 24/7, you know? So, yeah. Sometimes I just want to read a good story. But, it is what it is. These are the mediums that I've gotten used to myself. She sounded really excited when she heard my parents wouldn't be home. I got very nervous talking to her parents at first. So even though it doesn't bother me now, I can understand where she's coming from. I'll have to bear that in mind whenever she comes over in the future.
こうやって尻尾のところから包丁を入れてつながってる中骨を剥がしたら、やった！サンマの3枚おろし大成功！サンマの3枚おろし？言っておくけどギャグじゃないから。だとは思ったけど一応言っておかないとな。今日は調子がいいからこのままどんどん練習しちゃおうっと。最近はため息ばかりだったお前が鼻歌なんて珍しいこともあるもんだな。今日はおしゃれ対策のめどがついたからね。そりゃあ鼻歌だって歌っちゃうよ。先輩が喜んでくれるかどうかは当日までわからないけどな。またそうやって意地悪言うんだから。意地悪じゃなくて俺は純然たる事実をだな。大丈夫、きっと平気だよ。おいおい、今日はいつになく強気だな。本当にどうしちゃったんだ？そりゃ強気にだってなっちゃうよ。だってお姉ちゃんと一緒に選んだ服なんだから。それに明日用の秘密兵器も買っちゃったし。
That was a surprisingly short scene.
お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
As long as you don't have an H scene with this outfit on, Mashiro, I'm A-okay with this, okay? Alright? As long as that doesn't happen. Waiting for me when I return home is my adorable cat-eared maid.
先にお風呂になさいますか？それともお食事がよろしいでしょうか？
Well... Bath or dinner? Why is this even a choice? This is the first choice we got and this is what I have to choose? I'll take dinner first. I can take a bath and then brush my teeth along with it after. My mate smiles at me as she waits for a reply. I decide to have dinner. I'm surprised they don't put the typical, you know, or me shit in this scenario. Hold up.
どうかしましたか？ご主人様。
How'd things end up like this? I better take a look back on this day from the very beginning. If I remember correctly...
先輩、今日もよろしくお願いします。
It's just past noon on the day before our midterms start. Mashiro has arrived at my house, seemingly no different to normal.
ちょっと。
Save for the bag over her shoulder, which looks so big you'd think she was planning to stay the night.
どうかしました？
She asks, sensing my confusion. That bag is, pretty big, don't you think?
そうですか？今日はテスト前日ですし、やることもたくさんありますから。
Still seems too big to me. Well, anyway, let me carry it to my room.
いえいえいえ、私の荷物ですから自分で持ちます。それより早く勉強を始めましょう。そうしましょう。
I guess the reason why she's cosplaying this mate stuff was because Osaka or Minori was telling Mashiro about how we wanted a maid or some shit based on her interview. I kinda recall that. Okay. A tinge of anxiety washes over me at Mashiro's strange behavior, but she forces me back to my room.
終わりました。
Mashiro's head shoots up as she solves her last problem. Already?
はい、チェックお願いします。
I run my eyes over her answers. They're all correct.
よかった。
I know you've been working hard lately, but your work today is incredible. It makes me feel like I should be following her example.
本当は眠くて、じゃなくて、明日が本番だから気合が入ってるんだと思います。
At this rate, I think you're gonna get some pretty good grades.
1年後には美咲先輩と点数勝負できちゃったりしますかね。
Yeah, maybe. I silently pray for that to happen as I check the time. This late already, huh? Time really flies when you're studying.
どうします？もう少し続けます？
Nah, let's finish up here for today. I don't want to put a damper in Mashiro's mood, but it's best she conserves some of this energy for the real thing.
いいんですか？
Surprisingly though, she seems happy about that. With what you've shown me here today, you should go into those tests with confidence.
ありがとうございます。先輩にそう言っていただけて安心しました。
Mashiro closes her textbook, her posture slumping as she relaxes.
そういえば先輩って首都の秋葉に行ったことってあります？
I was actually waiting for her to say in Tokyo. No, never. Why?
あ、いえ、ちょっと気になっただけです。
Okay. Maybe Mashiro wants to go there. She does love her games, and that place is famous for them. Huh? I look at my phone to see I've gotten a text from my mom. Sorry, my mom needs me to do something. I have to go send out a package at the convenience store.
チャンス！
Mashiro bounces to her feet and clenches her fists. Chance for what?
いえ、なんでもありません。
If you say so. There really is something strange about her today. I won't be too long, so I hope you don't mind waiting here.
あ、玄関までお見送りします。
But I'm only going to be gone for a few minutes.
大丈夫です。ほら、行きますよ。
Okay. I don't exactly know what she's doing, but she gives me no choice but to leave as she literally pushes me out of the room.
いってらっしゃい。よし、今のうちに。
Having finished my errand, I return home.
えへへ。
And that about brings us up to speed. This is the reason she was acting strangely all day, I guess.
もしかして似合ってないですか？
It seems my confusion is making her anxious. No, you look really great. Adorable even. But why are you dressed as a maid? I get straight to the most pressing question.
それは先輩がメイドさんではなく、大事なテストの前に日々の疲れを癒してもらおうと思ったからでございますのよ。
Oh, so that's what it is. She really does make for an adorable maid. Her tone is something like strained version of a certain haughty individual we know, but I'll refrain from saying that. But you got tests coming up too.
いえ、私はいいんです。先輩に勉強を見ていただいたおかげで苦手な教科の不安もなくなりましたから。
Man, wearing this outfit must be such a pain in the ass. I don't know, I'm just like analyzing what she's wearing. So she has to wear a dress, and then there's an apron, I think, that's along the dress. Then you have to wear gloves, and I think that's a garter belt. Maybe not so much effort, but I don't know. I can't say I've ever worn a maid uniform myself. Well, I can't say I've ever had a maid at home before, so I'm not entirely sure what to do.
何をということはございませんですわ。私のことは気にせず、普段通りにお過ごしください。
My usual business, huh? Normally, I'd go up to my own room, so that's what I do.
それでは、私は部屋の隅に控えておりますので、普段通りになさっていてください。ご用命の際は遠慮なくお声掛けいただければと。
Mashiro lifts her skirt and bows her head in a curtsy, then kneels in a corner of the room. It's all too adorable. Right. So, normal. I look over at Mashiro to double check, but she simply smiles back at me. I guess I'm really supposed to ignore her? Well, whatever. I'll try and tackle this. The first thing that comes to mind is studying for my tests. I had already done enough to give me a free time to help Mashiro, but a little more wouldn't hurt. I immediately opened my books and set them on the table. Oh, now that I think about it, I am a little thirsty. Maybe I should ask Mashiro. Hey, Mashiro.
Hi!
Was she not expecting to be called? Apparently, I surprised her.
何かご用命でしょうか、ご主人様。
She's speaking less like that other person we know now, though her phrasing is still weird. I'm a little thirsty. Do you think you could bring me some iced coffee?
かしこまりました、ご主人様。
As someone who drinks coffee regularly, I try to always cycle my caffeine. So on days that I don't go to the gym, I don't touch caffeine like at all. Because I drink about 200 milligrams of caffeine every single time I go to the gym. Quite a lot more than the typical person. I think an espresso is usually about 100 and 120 milligrams. So for me, I do about 50% more of that. She scurries away. A few moments later... Oh, great.
お待たせいたしました、ご主人様。アイスコーヒーをお持ちしました。
I love coffee though, so sometimes when I go to like a restaurant, I do order a decaf, just because I love the smell and taste. Thanks.
どういたしましてです。
Mashiro flashes me a brilliant smile as I thank her. From this, I figure out what her aim here is. She's probably doing this whole mate shtick to return the favor for all the help studying. No time like the present. I start to take a sip, but...
ご主人様、お待ちください。
Huh?
コーヒーが美味しくなる呪文をかけさせていただきます。
Dear Lord, is she gonna do the mate cafe, like, shtick? I don't know why people actually think it's a good thing to do at mate cafes. I've been to a couple of mate cafes, both outside of Japan and in Japan, and I don't know, I feel like it's actually awkward. Some people, like, really like it though, I don't know. It's just very awkward to me. You do?
さすがに恥ずかしいというか、その覚悟が必要なものなんですが、ちょっと待ってくださいね。深呼吸します。
Okay. Why is she doing deep breathing? What's going on?
では行きますよ、ご主人様。大好きなご主人様のコーヒーに愛情いっぱい注ぎます。ラブラブ好き好きブレンドでもっともっと美味しくなれ。
God, this is so awkward, Mashiro. Yeah, even her whole, like, cat thing is so weird to me. Yeah, you definitely need a deep breath or two before putting on that performance. Good job, Mashiro. As I struggle to figure out how to react, Mashiro timidly holds the glass out toward me. This is good. Even better than normal, sure. Whatever you say, dude. Mashiro relaxes in relief. I'll take this any day though, compared to like an H scene or something. So I don't mind these scenes like at all. I better get back to studying then. On my like off time, I've actually been watching a lot of Persona 3 Reload, and damn, I actually forgot just how dark the story of that was compared to the more recent Persona games. So yeah, I kind of like it though, because I feel like you do need some sort of like mental anguish to become a better person, or you know, you need some sort of like not barrier, what's the word I'm looking for? You need some sort of trouble? No, not trouble. There is a better word for this, I just don't know what. But yeah, I guess you need to feel anguish, right? To become a better person, yeah. There's gotta be a better way to phrase that. I just can't do it for some reason right now. And it's not like I'm brain farting, I just cannot find the words. Cool. Did I say the last sentence? Okay, that was Mashiro, not me. I can't get Mashiro off my mind. She's gotten all dressed up as a maid to help me, yet I can't think of a single thing for her to do. I feel sorry for her, since she's just sitting alone in the corner like that. I'm not hungry, and I already tidied up my room up because I knew she was coming over. And now she seems sleepy. What can I do here? I know she told me to pay her no mind, but I can't bring myself to just leave her there. And that means I just have to fully embrace this role as her master. The first order of business is making up work for her, whether it needs to be done or not. Hey, Mashiro.
Hi, nandeshouka?
I was actually waiting for Goshujin-sama there. You think you could give the room a quick clean? Yeah. Ooh. Lost my breath. Then, you could wash the windows. A desperate suggestion, if I do say so myself. Maidly? If you would. They're in the bathroom. Want me to get them for you? And I actually just noticed this, but maybe it's just the maid uniform, but I feel like she looks a lot flatter in this uniform than her usual clothes. I wonder why. Is it because of that thing that's tight below her breasts? Because that's usually supposed to emphasize your chest, right? But because she got no chest, it actually makes her look a lot flatter. If you're sure. Mashiro's happy humming travels away down the corridor. She's really into this. Knowing that she's doing it all because she loves me has me over the moon. The slight awkwardness just makes it even more apparent. I need to work harder for her. I tuck my chair in and return to facing my desk.
しょっと。
Mashiro returns, bucket and cloth in hand, and immediately begins to clean my window. She's in a great mood as she tackles her second mately duty. It must have been hard for her to just wait in the corner when she felt so motivated.
ご主人様の部屋は本当に綺麗ですね。
I make sure to clean it a bit if I know someone's coming over. Not that you'll find me cleaning my windows often, so Mashiro is being a great help. The cloth squeaks against the window as she cleans. Looks like she's really getting into those corners. Oh, thank you, Mashiro. I turned around to thank her, only to freeze up. Just gonna be a panty shot.
ご主人様、どうかいたしましたか？
No, nothing at all. Ah, damn you, anime. The reason I'm stumbling over my words is because of the sight before my eyes. And I'm not talking about the sight of Mashiro vigorously wiping down my windows either. I almost caught a glimpse, but I just barely got blocked. The skirt on Mashiro's maid costume is incredibly short. And when she leans forward to wash the windows, she ends up pushing her butt out toward me. But man, I glimpse over my shoulder to make sure she's turned away again. The combination of Mashiro's wonderfully pale thighs and her fluttering skirt is truly a sight to behold. Sure, Messiah, sure. I'm more curious about why the hell she's wearing string panties. Aren't those like super easy to, like, you know, open up? Or what's the word I'm supposed to say when you... Oh, undress, there we go. Her butt jiggles in time with her humming, threatening to get me aroused. Shit, no, I've gotta focus. I fight against the signals my mate costume girlfriend is unconsciously sending me and get back to studying. Mashiro's in such a good mood that she's humming the whole time. Eventually, I manage to block out the temptation, which turns her hums into background music to my studying. But not long after...
見てください、ご主人様。窓がピカピカになりましたよ。
Oh, thanks. You did a great job. Mashiro smiles proudly as I pat her on the head for a job well done. I'm proud of myself for not giving into my demonic lust too. It's almost embarrassing I felt that way while she was working so hard for my sake.
そろそろ休憩にしませんか？
Yeah, you must be tired, huh? This is a pretty good opportunity for us both to...
いえ、私は疲れてないので、ご主人様こそ休んでください。
Oh, okay. Guess Mashiro isn't interested. Does she have some kind of plan up her sleeve?
ではですね、こちらに寝てください。
Is it the so-called famous lap pillow? She urges me onto my bed. This okay?
はい。それじゃあ、私も失礼しますね。
Mashiro climbs onto the bed that I'm already on top of.
ご主人様はそのままで大丈夫です。
If that's what you want. I have no idea what Mashiro is up to, but I decide to play along. Maybe she's gonna give me a massage. Mashiro is sitting directly in front of me, staring straight into my face.
この行為はご主人様へのご奉仕の一環でして、そのいかがわしいことを前提でするわけじゃなくて。
God, I really don't like where this is going, Mashiro! Okay. I'm pretty sure she is up to something.
だからご主人様は何も言わず、ただゆったりと気持ちよくなってくださいね。
I am so sick of this music. But don't worry, we can still persevere this. This might be a bait.
変に何か聞いてきたり、確認したり、やっぱいいよとかそういうのはなしですよ。
I have a feeling it won't be though. Yeah, I get it. What the hell is going on?
それじゃあ始めますよ、ご主人様。
Mashiro closes the curtains, then approaches me. It's over. It's over. Huh? Mashiro? I squeal in surprise.
じっとしててください、ご主人様。
Mashiro then reaches out both hands, cups them around my junk, and begins to lovingly stroke. Well, there's no CG of the penis yet. I can probably still show something here, but I think it's over. This is definitely our first H scene. I was hoping at the back of my mind that this won't happen too until the date. Mashiro?
何かを聞いてきたり確認したり、そういうのはなしだって言ったはずです。
Oh, true.
その上で私の話を聞いてくださいね。
Mashiro's small, chilled hands continue to rub gently against my crotch. Before long, my shock has subsided, and I can feel my breathing starting to quicken.
ご主人様、さっき私のお掃除する姿を見てちょっと興奮しませんでしたか？
Huh? Wait, she noticed?
イエスかノーで答えてください。
She's demanding an answer. Ugh. Yes.
やりました。作戦成功ですね。
Mashiro's delighted cry is accompanied by her fingers suddenly springing into position around my cock. Can you just get to the CG so I can censor this? And not have to voice act this? Damn you! Ah! The sudden increase in stimulus is enough to make me moan.
せっかく可愛くて短いスカートを履いてきたのに、ご主人様にしっかり見てもらえる機会がなくて。だから窓拭きしてって言われた時、チャンスだって思ったんです。ちょっとだけ大げさにお尻を出してみて、それでご主人様が見てくれるかなって。
I can't believe it. Mashiro had a sneaky scheme hidden behind what I assumed to be an act of sheer love.
ごめんなさい、引っ掛けるようなことしちゃって。
Nah, don't worry about it. To tell you the truth, it did turn me on.
本当ですか？
I mean, look. Are you just gonna unzip it? Is that where I'm gonna have to censor the scene? Feeling a bit embarrassed, I gestured toward my nether regions with my eyes.
もうこんなに。
My cock is already so engorged that it takes Mashiro by surprise.
ご主人様、私嬉しいです。
Because you managed to turn me on?
それもちょっとはありますけど、それ以上に私をちゃんと女の子として見てエッチな気持ちになってくれてるんだなって。
I mean, we've already had sex a couple of times, Mashiro. If I don't see you as a woman, I think there's something wrong with me. Of course I did. You make such an adorable maid.
嬉しいな。先輩、じゃなくてご主人様に褒められるの大好き。
Mashiro continues to stroke my crotch as she smiles happily. As much as I want to treasure this moment, I'm getting kind of blue-balled here. Mashiro, I'm sorry, but I can't take it much longer.
ごめんなさい。
Mashiro hurriedly pulls her hands back.
じゃあご主人様、おとなしくしててくださいね。
You got it. I know I'm not gonna hold still the whole time, but I agree for the moment.
ちゃんとご主人様に満足していただけるように頑張ります。私。
Mashiro clumsily undoes the button on my pants. Are we good? I mean, the penis is still not showing, so I can still show you guys this. But maybe not for long. My zipper is down, my boxers have been moved aside, and my member is fully exposed. Okay, well, that was fast. Patreon.com/Azaikyousuke. Don't worry, YouTube. This scene, if you guys are not horny, you guys are not missing much on any of these 8 scenes. Trust me. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever actually horny when I do these recording sessions. So yeah, don't you guys worry. I'm just gonna go eat my box of donuts for Patreon here while I have the autoplay playing while I also read with people on Patreon. But yeah, I actually got donuts because my weight was going down really drastically. Like in a day, I lost like 800 grams or something like that. But yeah, people on YouTube, I will see you guys after this scene is done.
ただいま。あら、おかえり。意外と早かったわね。
Wow, that was actually pretty quick. I expected there to actually be another 8 scene once Mashiro actually said, I'm gonna try to clean you up. One thing I have to say though, after like playing this game and Venus Blood Frontier back to back, well, technically not back to back, but in a span of a couple of days with the 8 scenes playing together like that, the voice acting in Venus Blood Frontier is definitely superior. You definitely know that they put a lot of budget into the voice acting for Venus Blood Frontier because that game is a freaking Nuki game. While Mashiro's voice is not bad by any stretch of the means, it does feel like she's not as good when voice acting 8 scenes. Just like a minor observation that I guess I have now that I'm not really voice acting the 8 scenes anymore. But yeah, that was surprisingly not bad at all. Pretty short and to the point. The problem is, the lovey-dovey scene still makes me feel awkward when I try to voice act them. Like, I wouldn't mind voice acting that, but it is just too awkward. While in Venus Blood Frontier, the reason why I don't voice act the Venus Blood Frontier like 8 scenes 2 days ago or 3 days ago was just because, like I said, I recorded 2 episodes and there were 7 or 8 scenes. I'm like, fuck this! Ridiculousness! But yeah, we're back, YouTube.
そりゃ勉強してただけだし。にしては大荷物じゃない？これはデートの時に着ていく服を先輩に選んでもらおうと思って。そう。テストの前日にお洗濯とかアイロンかけとかいろいろ準備しなくちゃいけないし。じゃあここに置いていっちゃって。お母さんやっておくから。アイロンも丁寧にかけておいてあげるから。いいよ、自分でやるから。でもアイロンがけなんてやったことあった？とにかく自分でやるからほっといて。はいはい、もうすぐご飯だからすぐ降りてきてね。かしこまりました。かしこまりました。ちょっとからかっただけなのに。ま、そこが可愛いんだけど。
Today marks the end of our exam period, and Mashiro and I are discussing how we did. Things felt pretty much the same as always for me. How about you?
それが。
I gulp as she falls quiet. Did they go okay?
今までにないくらいの手応えでした。
Her voice bounds as as a smile blossoms on her face.
どうしてため息なんですか？
You're trying to fool me.
そこはお約束かなって。
Yeah, maybe if this were a movie, but in real life, you're just gonna give me a heart attack.
でもこの前みたいに頑張ってたんだな。さすが俺の真っ白。惚れ直したよって抱きしめてくれてもいいと思います。
Pretty sure I never said all that.
とにかく出来は上々。苦手な教科も赤点の不安なしです。
That's great to hear. Feeling relieved, I reach out to pat Mashiro in the head.
先輩にまた頭を撫でてもらっちゃった。
As I do so, she begins to nuzzle her head against me. She really does seem like a cat at times. Consider this a small reward before the main one.
もちろん嬉しいですけど、二人っきりの時だったらもっと嬉しかったです。
She didn't exactly show much restraint there, but I digress. You really are problematically cute. Ugh. Messiah, you really are killing me with those with those comments of yours.
先輩はもう忘れていらっしゃるかもしれませんけど、その褒め方が2回目だってこと、私ちゃんと覚えてますからね。
My bad. She really is holding a grudge over it, huh?
それで今日はどうしましょう？せっかくですし、何か甘いものでも食べていきます？
So is the date gonna be like tomorrow or what? If the date is tomorrow, we might actually be done with this game today. I thought it was gonna be tomorrow, but I guess we can start Misaki tomorrow if this, well, who knows though? We have been recording for about an hour now, so I feel like I don't want to end the video a bit prematurely. Might go a bit longer, I guess we'll see just how it goes. Just how far we're gonna go until the 2-hour mark for today's episode. I'd love to, but I can't. I've gotta head to work.
テストが終わったその日にですか？
Having my hours reduced got me stupidly excited to start again for some reason.
それ大丈夫ですか？お父さんとかお母さんに怪しい粉のかかったうどんとか食べさせられてないですよね？
I'll let that joke slide this one time, but only because Mashiro is the one making it. It's just, I've been having a lot of fun at work lately. Something that you don't hear a lot of people say. Well, I'd say the majority of people, not just a lot of people. I only started because I wanted to reduce the burden on you, but... well, now the regulars talk to me, and your dad's even teaching me how to make udon. It's all pretty nice.
それって本気で真白うどんをついでくれる気になったってことですか？
I don't know.
でも可能性はあるってことですよね？
Sure, though I'm also enjoying FC again. Plus, spending time with you is always the best.
テストが終わったばかりだっていうのにやることは山積みですね。
Maybe the way you work so hard is rubbing off on me.
でも今はそういうことの前にちょっと一息つきましょう。
Yeah, nothing's more important than enjoying our date next weekend. Oh, it's next weekend. So we still have a couple more days technically. Not sure if they're gonna skip ahead to it or not though.
はい。どうしようリカ、デートはもうすぐなのに不安だよ。テストだって無事に乗り切れたんだから大丈夫だよ。というわけでおしゃれとテストが一段落したら一番不安だった料理が心配になってきちゃって。でもいろんな人から料理を教わってスキルアップできたんじゃない？自分では上達できてると思うんだけどいまいち実感がないんだよね。じゃあ誰かに味見をお願いしたりは？ 定期的にお父さんにお願いしてるんだけど、失敗しても成功しても美味しいしか言ってくれなくて。それがありがたい時もあるけど、今は正直な感想が聞きたいもんね。そうなんだよね。じゃあそんなに不安ならデートの前に試食会を開いてみるのはどうかな。それって私が作った料理をみんなに食べてもらうってこと？そう、実際にお弁当の中に入れようと思ってるおかずを真白に作ってもらってね。それなら上達ぶりもはっきりするし、お弁当の中身も決められるんじゃない？それナイスアイデアだよ、リカ。でも何度もみんなを集めてってわけにもいかないと思うから、試食会を開くのはデートの直前にして、真白にはそれまで料理の練習を頑張ってもらうってことで。うん、みんなに美味しいって言ってもらえるように一生懸命練習するよ。
Welcome to... Oh.
来ちゃった。
Right when the evening rush ends, Madoka arrives at Mashiro Udon. What are you doing here?
ちょっとお客様に向かってなんだとは随分じゃない？
Give me your order then.
もちろんだよ。やっと地獄のテスト週間が終わったんだし、自分にご褒美をあげないとね。
I hear the more satisfied you are with treating yourself, the later in life you're likely to get married. What the hell? Is that an actual thing? I mean, with how I am treating myself, with how I, you know, with how satisfied I am with treating myself, I do feel like that's that might not be totally wrong.
そんなリアルに心配になる情報とかいらないから。
She's pretty cheerful for someone who apparently just went through hell. So, what can I get you?
ちなみに店員さんのおすすめとかってあるの？
Well, hold up. There is one thing that comes to mind. We actually have a new udon dish that we haven't added to the menu yet.
新作？食べる絶対それにする。
Okay. Madoka nods with vigor, but little does she know that smile will be her last. Finn. Shut up, Messiah. Botan-san, we got an order for the new dish.
大丈夫なの？
I am.
じゃあ出来上がりまでちょっとだけ時間がかかるから、ひなたくんはもう上がってお相手してて。
Okay, thank you. I take her up on the offer by hanging up my apron and going to sit down opposite Madoka.
今みたいな気の使い方ができるから素敵だよね、ボタンさんって。
Yeah. Actually, she takes me by surprise pretty often when we work together. Madoka focuses an inquisitive gaze in my direction. You got something to say?
よ、もともと大人っぽいところのあったひなたくんがますます老成していくなと思ってさ。
Really? First she shocks me with the whole lunch thing. Now she shocks me here.
そんなに落ち込まなくてもいいと思うよ。それがかっこいいとも思うし。
Huh?
一応言っておくけど、私は美咲やアスカちゃんみたいにひなたハーレムに入るつもりはないからね。
I don't even want a harem.
まあそうだよね。ひなたくんがマシロッチラブなのは傍から見てても丸分かりだし。
Weird expression, but yeah, things are going well. We've even got a date on Fakuro lined up for next weekend.
じゃあ日曜日のあれはやっぱりデートの下見？
Oh, she saw us, huh? Wait, how do you...
ぬふふ、早起きは三問の得っていうくらいだからね。
She woke up early and saw me flying off, I imagine.
でもデートの下見なんてさっきのラブって表現も大げさじゃないのかもね。
I actually thought this was gonna be the cook-off or the practice where Mashiro shows off her like cooking, but this actually turned into just a regular scene with Madoka. Kinda. I had stuff to think about, you know?
なになに？で、それが何なのか気になるけど、聞かないでおくことにするよ。
I think ideally I'll try to end off this episode after we finish the cook-off, so that I can just have a total full episode just for the full date, which will probably be for tomorrow. But like I said, I'll see just how long it'll take for us to get there. Thanks, that's a big help. I like how Madoka knows when to draw the line.
でも、そんなひなたくんに私から言えることがあるとすれば、女の子が安心できるのはちゃんと言葉にしてもらった時だけってことかな。
Putting feelings into words, you mean? Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
友達のアドバイスは素直に聞いておくものだよ。お待たせしちゃってごめんなさいね。
Right when our conversation reaches a pause, Botan-san comes out with the bowl of udon. I still hate the localization for this game though.
はい、まどかちゃん。新作のおうどん。おお、新作って味噌煮込みうどんだったんですね。これからの季節、体の芯から温まるものがあるといいかなと思ってね。
Man, this must be one spicy udon if she's saying that.
早速いただいちゃってもいいですか？熱々だから気をつけて食べてね。はーい、それじゃあいただきまーす。食べ慣れてるいつもの味とは思考が違って思わず箸が進んじゃうよ。食べ進めていくにつれて体も温まってくると思うわよ。
Now, it's time to see the results of the work Botan-san and the boss put into creating this dish. I was gonna eat my donuts after like the 8 scene started, but I actually refrained, by the way, because I actually was still kind of full. I was tempted though, but I don't want really... After I started to cut a bit and recomp, I don't really eat to the brim anymore that I usually do when I was bulking for the past year or so. I kind of prefer it this way.
Misakiちゃんもだけど、まどかちゃんも見ていて気持ちのいい食べっぷりよね。それだけ美味しいですからね。ほら、汗だってこんなに。あれ？
Madoka's hands freeze as she finally notices how her body's changed. What's wrong, Madoka?
いや、汗がたくさんっていうか、止まらなくなっちゃって。
Any other changes?
待って、この胃の中から熱いマグマが駆け上ってくるような感じは。
Usually, I don't really feel like spicy food like Madoka feels it like this. I can eat a lot of spicy food, but after a while, it actually doesn't hurt my stomach until like the diarrhea kicks in. But it usually takes at least maybe 5 hours or so for it to kick in. But yeah, I really do love spicy food though. Looks like it's taken effect.
こうか。今回の新作は煉獄ステルス味噌煮込みうどんっていうの。煉獄うどんってことはまさか。
The idea is that it's deathly spicy to warm you up thoroughly, but that you never know from looking at it.
正体が分かった瞬間、体がごまかすのをやめたみたいに辛さが。
I really don't need that stupid achievements theme. Are you okay? She's reacting so badly that I'm getting worried.
お水飲む？ください。いやー、暑さで麻痺してた舌の感覚が戻って余計に辛さが。あしゅー、口の中が熱いよ。
It wasn't this bad when I tried it.
張り切ってちょっと辛くしすぎちゃったかしら。
That'd explain a hell of a lot.
ごめんね、 まどかちゃん。時間が経てば落ち着いてくると思うから。
But yeah, I don't think I've actually eaten food where I totally couldn't, like, stomach it, like how Madoka's doing right here. Usually it's always my stomach and not really my mouth that feels the pain. But then again, I don't really try stuff like ghost peppers or stuff like that, right? Which are just ridiculously hot from what I hear. What a stupid scene.
みんな、胃薬や成長剤は持ってきた?
Oh, this must be the scene where it's the cook-off. Ooh, sorry, you guys probably heard that. That was me stretching on my chair.
私は一応。どうして胃薬が必要なんですか? そっか。倉科先輩はまだ知らないんだな。真白うどんの信号で人知れず牙を研ぎ続けるマシロンの存在を。人のことを伝説の魔物みたいに言わないで。出た、白い悪魔。誰が白い悪魔よ。不吉な話はやめてよね。いやいや、マシロッチのことは信じてるんだよ。でもね、度重なるチャレンジのせいで私の胃腸はボロボロなんだよ。
いい顔でずいぶん情けないことを言ったよね。
口の中が爆発したり胃の中で火山が噴火したりしたら誰だって弱気になるよ。
Man, I'm still pretty excited to get to Misaki's extra route.
私も食べてみたけど美味しかったよ、ステルスうどん。
そもそもあれを作ったのはお母さんですからね。
つまり親子の連携プレイ？違い
ます。そりゃ美咲先輩やリカみたいにとまではいきませんけど、クッキー対決の時みたいにはならないと思います。今のましろちゃんならきっと美味しい料理が作れると思います。これまでに教えてもらったことを思い出して。ありがとう。私もこれが本番のつもりで頑張るから。
それじゃあまあお手並み拝見といきますか。
まずは胸びれのところから包丁を入れて魚の頭を落として、あ、その前に鱗砂糖はこんくらい、お醤油もこんな感じで大胆に。卵はたくさん使っちゃったけどかき混ぜ方はうまくいったはず。中身が入ってる方じゃなくてよかった。なんか不吉な声が聞こえてくるんですけど。
これはある程度覚悟した方がいいかもね。
胃薬分けてもらってもいいか。粉と錠剤どっちにします？大丈夫です。ましろちゃんを信じましょう。お待たせしました。名付けて真っ白の愛情マシマシランチです。メニューはお刺身、ハンバーグ、里芋の煮物と。
Ooh, that actually sounds really delicious. Sashimi and hamburg steak though? Like two sources of protein? I don't know, those two doesn't seem to actually go hand in hand.
うどん粉で作ったクッキーピザに改良版うどん寿司を作ってみました。
This is a bit weird of a mixed mash of food. It feels like there's no synergy between them. I mean, all of them alone taste delicious, but it seems kind of weird. Except for the udon sushi thing.
これは
一つ一つはそんなでもないのに弁当箱に収まると見た目がすごいこと。
というか 最後の2品が衝撃的すぎて、お弁当のおかずにそのままお刺身を入れるのはやめておいた方がいいような。
Exactly.
私、うどんがシャリ代わりのお寿司って初めて見ました。
Yeah, that's just weird, Asuka.
うどんですし、ピザにクッキーっていうそのセンス、バカか天才か。皆さんのお気持ちはわかります。前回はあんな感じでしたし、見た目もそんなに良くないですからね。でも自分で言うのもなんですけど、味はそんなに悪くないと思いますよ。そうなの？はい、今回はこの前みたいな事故を防ぐために自分で試食しましたから。
Took them long enough to actually do this shit. Taste testing food is always what you always want to do, even during your first experiment of cooking.
それならもう青柳先輩みたいになるのは避けられるかも。せっかくましろちゃんが作ってくれたんですから、出来たてのうちに食べましょう。そうですね。あらあら、なんだかバラエティ豊かですごいわね。もしかして今日はパーティー？ってお母さん？楽しそうだから私も混ぜてもらっちゃおうかしら。ダメに決まってるでしょ。娘の将来がかかってるかもしれないんだから邪魔しないで。将来はいくらなんでも大げさじゃない？いいから早くあっち行ってってば。はいはい、わかりました。ガールズトークに混ざれないのは残念だけど、みんな今日はゆっくりしていってね。はーい。まったくいつまでも子離れできないんだから。って話がそれちゃいましたね。すみません。で、肝心の誰が一番最初に食べるかなんすけど。
I hope they actually got a sprite or a CG for the food. Or maybe they're gonna do it during the date.
そこはまどかでしょう。やっぱり私になるよね。そうだよね。審査委員長だもんね。ま、覚悟はできてるし食べるけどさ。
気をつけて。胃薬の準備は万端っすよ。よろしくお願いします。
じゃあこのお刺身を
どうですか？
あれ飲み込んだのになんともない。
本当に？舌がヒリヒリしたり指先がしびれたりしてないっすか？だからそれは確認してるから大丈夫だってば。
じゃあ私は煮物もらい。
うどん寿司いただいちゃいますね。私はクッキーピザを。当然私はお刺身をもらうぞ。じゃあ私も。
They could have just gotten like each bite of everything, to be honest.
はい、たくさんありますからどんどん食べちゃってください。これで皆さん一通り口にされたと思いますけど、味の方はどうでしたか？
なんて言ったらいいんだろう。まどかはどう思う？そうだね。邪神クッキーの深淵スパーク味を知ってる人間からすれば雲泥の差だとは思うけど、ありかちゃんは？
真白にしてはよくできた方だと思うけど、保坂さんは？真っ白にしてはよくできた方だと思うけど、一ノ瀬さんは？
I guess they're afraid that they're, you know, they're afraid to say that it's nothing special, I guess. It's alright.
大丈夫ですよね、アスカさん。はい、私より上手だと思います。つまり味には期待しない方がいいってことですよね。
Hey, that's okay though. As long as you can eat it and it tastes alright. Doesn't have to be special.
いや、そこまで落ち込む必要はないんじゃない？
Cooking is hard, or cooking delicious food is hard. It takes a lot of practice and a long time to actually develop the intuition for it. Or, you know, just to get a good grasp on what you like and what other people like.
美咲の言う通りだよ。料理の腕自体はものすごい上達ぶりなんだし。
でもそれで先輩が喜んでくれるかどうか。
いや、その心配はいらんの。
ねえリカ、私の代わりにお弁当を作ってくれない？デートは明日だし、今日よりうまく作れないかもしれないし。
Why does it feel like the sprites are actually instantaneously moving? It feels like I actually skipped some of the animations or something, which shouldn't be happening. Let me take a look at the options real quick. No, I have visual effects on, so that doesn't seem to be the case. Kinda weird though.
もし邪神料理になっちゃったらデートどころじゃなくなっちゃうでしょ。だから
真っ白。
I think she has better chances of just making her mom do it instead of Rika. Isn't it awkward to have like another girl make your lunch for your date?
真っ白ちゃん。ごめん、真っ白。それはできないよ。ひなたさんが食べたいのは美味しいお弁当じゃなくて、真っ白が作ったお弁当でしょ。他の誰が作っても真似できない、真っ白がひなたさんのことを思って頑張って作ってくれたお弁当だから、いくら真っ白のお願いでも代わりにお弁当を作ることはできないよ。
そっか、そうだよね。ごめんリカ、私大事なことを忘れてた。私が自分の作ったお弁当を食べてほしいって思ったんだもんね。
初心に帰ったか。その代わり改善点を一緒に探すことはできるから、時間が許す限り頑張ってみよう。とりあえずお刺身には火を入れた方がいいかな。
Warm the sashimi? Isn't that weird?
だったら私も手伝う。
I don't think I've ever had warm sashimi. Why not just, like, cook it at that point?
美咲先輩、
私もお母さんから教えてもらったことをアドバイスできるかもしれません。いいやいいや、ここまで来たらいくらでも味見役になるよ。じゃあ記録係は私が。しょうがないから私も手伝ってやるよ。
ありがとうございます。あの人には先に休んでもらって正解ね。こんなところを見たらきっと泣いちゃうもの。皆さん、今日は遅くまで本当にありがとうございました。
そんなにかしこまらなくてもいいって。お礼はちゃんとうどんで返してもらうから。
はい、うどんでしたら好きなだけご馳走しますから、いつでも来てください。
いやー、冗談のつもりだったのに、棚からぼたもちならぬ真っ白から真っ白うどん。おいおい。でもあまり根を詰めすぎても良くないと思うから、今日はもう休んだ方がいいよ。
ほんと、こうやって直前まで協力してもらってなんてお礼を言っていいかわかりませんけど、これで本当に心残りはありません。皆さんからの温かい応援を胸に、不詳ありさか真っ白、先輩とのデートに行ってまいります。
頑張ってください。しっかりね。絶対大丈夫だから。頑張れ真っ白。ヘマすんなよ。お土産よろしく。しっかし驚いたにゃ。真っ白って料理だけは箸にも棒にも引っかからなかったのに、あんなに上達するなんてね。私は愛の力ってやつを見たよ。まあ デートの相手はひなたくんなんだし、うまくいくとは思うけどね。
でもこれでもう私たちにできることはないって思うとちょっと寂しいですね。
何言ってるの、そんなわけないじゃない。
そうそう、本番はここからなんだからさ。
真白は私たちのかわいいかわいい後輩なんだから。
Are they gonna tail us during the date?
ちゃんと最後まで面倒見ないとね。
God, these guys don't have any... you guys don't have anything to do you?
なぜでしょうか。すごく嫌な予感がします。
58, 59, 60. It's finally the day of our date. He's counting down the seconds to the date. Due to my nerves, I'm wide awake, watching the clock ticking over midnight. The reason I'm so nervous about our second date is probably because we're doing most of this for the very first time. Our first trip. Our first overnight stay. I need to make sure she has a good time. I wonder what Mashiro is doing right now. We've got an early start, so she might be asleep. And that would be a good thing. If she's too nervous to sleep, she might end up sick, which would be the worst. Ugh, I can't think like this. Once I let the negative thoughts take hold, I'll never get rid of them. I've done everything I can to make this a success. All that's left is to enjoy it.
まだ朝の4時か。
What do you mean locked? You're not gonna play games today or something?
リカにちゃんと休めって言われたのに結局こんなに早く起きちゃったな。この時間じゃきっと先輩はまだ寝てるよね。
Go to sleep again. I wake up at 3 a.m. almost daily.
でも今日が来た。
Ooh, new music. They actually got a new music at the 8 scene too, by the way. At the second part anyway.
ずっと楽しみにしてた先輩とのデートの日が。この日のために中間テストも頑張った。苦手な料理も一生懸命練習した。初めて行くお店で可愛い服だって買った。だから自分にできることを精一杯頑張ったんだから今日は絶対うまくいくよ。けっけっけ、本当にそうなればいいけどな。何が言いたいのよ。確かにお前は頑張ったよ。料理の腕前も2週間前とは大違いだし、アスカ先輩と選んだ服だって悪くない。だったら何も問題ないじゃない。でも頑張ったことは必ず結果につながるわけじゃないってことはお前が一番よく分かってるんじゃないのか。それはお弁当もおしゃれも今日はうまくいかないかもしれない。時間はあるんだしその時はやり直せばいいだけだもん。逆にうまくいったとしても気合が入りすぎてて惹かれることだってあるだろう。そうなるくらいなら下手に頑張らない方がいい。いつも通りならプラスはなくてもマイナスもない。そうだろう。やっぱりそっちの方がいいのかな。何かを頑張っても後悔するだけなのかな。かわいいね、真白は。そういう気持ち大事だと思う。なんていうか本当に好きなんだな、日向先輩のこと。突然何言い出すのよ。この前の早朝練習の時だっていじられても怒らなかっただろ。あれはあれで反省する点があったりするんだけどね。私は素直にすごいって思ったぞ。
でね、料理を始める前に まずは心構えについて話しておきたいんだけど。
本格的ですね。
料理で大切なのは食材だとか手間暇だとかいろいろ言われてるじゃない。でも一番大事なのはやっぱり愛だと思うね。
I still think that's bullshit, by the way, Misaki.
そんなことありません。
アスカ先輩？
私はまだ誰かとお付き合いしたことがないので、ましろちゃんの気持ちはわからないかもしれません。でもましろちゃんは可愛いから大丈夫です。抱きしめたいです。それは私が保証します。だからもっと自分に自信を持ってください。
やっぱりそれは違うよ。確かに努力が報われるとは限らない。でも気持ちは伝わる。
I don't know. I actually feel like hard work always pays off. It's just that people either use you for your hard work by like putting more work on you, or they underappreciate your hard work. So that's why you actually think that it doesn't pay off. That's how I think.
私たちのことを応援してくれたみんなの気持ちも。
Or you know, sometimes you actually do some hard work, but you're actually doing the stuff wrong. That's why you feel like it actually doesn't pay off. Because even though you put in the effort, if you're doing stuff wrong, it's not gonna pay off.
先輩のことが大好きだっていう私の気持ちも絶対に伝わる。だから失敗したっていいんだよ。私がそうしたいから。先輩には一番可愛い私を見てもらいたいから。もう悩むのはやめにするね。今まで私のわがままに付き合ってくれてありがとう。それからいつも嫌な役ばっかりさせちゃってごめんなさい。でも今日は私のことを応援してくれると嬉しいな。じゃあ行ってくるね。
Isn't it still 4 a.m. though, Mashiro? Ugh. What time is it? After I hear a chime, I rub my sleepy eyes and look over to my phone by the side of my pillow. Wait! It's past when we agreed to meet! Shit! I fling myself out of bed in a panic. I must have turned off my alarm clock while I was fast asleep. I was so nervous yesterday that I didn't get to sleep on time. Shit! I've got to get going. My parents went on a trip yesterday, and they aren't coming back until tomorrow night, so I'm the only one at home. I do the sheer minimum to get myself ready, rush down the stairs, and swing open the front door. Shouldn't you actually not do the bare minimum to get ready? You could at least like open the door first and then take a shower. I feel like rushing that is not hygienic. And there, I find Mashiro, picnic basket in hand.
ちょっと
She says, slightly bashfully, as I stare at her.
やった。今度はちゃんと言えた。先輩？どうしたんですか？最初のマップにボスがいて、開始早々やられちゃった時みたいな顔ですけど。
So cute. Kill me. Oh my god. That's a really cute dress.
似合ってますか？
Of course.
ありがとうございます。
A faint red tinge washes over Mashiro's face as I tell her how I feel. It's not just the dress, but the matching hairpin and shoes that make Mashiro look even more adorable than usual.
先輩に喜んでもらえたらいいなって思って買った服なので、すごく嬉しいです。ありがとうございます、アスカ先輩。
What was that last part?
ああ、いえ、何でもありません。
Right. So, why are you at my house? I thought we agreed to meet at the terminal.
それは先輩が時間になっても来ないからです。
Oh, right. Sorry, I still need to get ready, so just give me a minute.
はい、もちろんです。
Mashiro flashes me a kind smile. And thus, our date begins.
ひなたくんたち出かけるみたいだよ。
Do they actually, sleep over at Rika's place?
って脱落するの早いな。
だって集合時間早すぎだよ。
They didn't tell me what time this is yet.
待ち合わせ時間までは聞いてなかったですからね。そもそも後をつけちゃってもいいんでしょうか。別にいいんじゃないか。邪魔しようってわけじゃないんだし。そうっすよ。後をつけるんじゃなくて2人を心配して遠くから見守るだけなんすから。そういえば聞こえはいいですけど。
まあバレそうになったらすぐに引き返せばいいんだしさ。
本当にいいのかな。
でもさ、この人数で後をつけたらものすごく目立たない？
それはそうですね。
じゃあ一人が後を追いかけて目的地が分かったらみんなに連絡するっていうのはどうかな。
で、その役はまどかがやってくれると。
私が？
言い出しっぺの法則って知ってる？
なんでいつも私ばっかり。
ではでは、公正を期すためにケツを取りましょう。
ケツ？
まどかにやってもらう案に賛成の人。
賛成っす。私も異論はないぞ。もちろん私は反対で。
こういう場合はどうしたらいいんでしょうか。
はい、というわけで賛成3、反対1、保留2でまどかにやってもらうことに決定しました。
無慈悲だよ。数の暴力反対。
Wow, new music again. That's a pretty big basket. Want me to carry it?
ありがとうございます。じゃあお願いしちゃいますね。
I take the picnic basket from Mashiro. I'm guessing this is...
そうです。お昼のお弁当が入ってるので傾けないように気をつけてくださいね。
Sure. This is the lunch Mashiro made for me. I have to handle it with care.
それで最初はどこに向かうんですか？
For now, we'll just fly over to Fukuro Island. When we get there, I'll take the lead.
はい。
The blue sky we fly through, which stretches out forever, is a reminder that summer still has no intention of coming to an end. What the hell? So many new music suddenly. Mashiro gasps as she looks over the sight before us. The scenes laid out below in Yogasaki Park is enough to make me forgot? I think that should be forget. Forget that it's currently October.
先輩見てください。ひまわりですよ、ひまわり。しかもこんなにたくさん咲いてます。
Amazing. Seeing thousands upon thousands of sunflowers blooming along the roadside never fails to impress me. I've actually never seen sunflowers in real life. I wonder how they actually look. Or like a field of sunflowers like this. Would be pretty awesome because it would remind me of Shari no Kuni. It's too late to see sunflowers in the mainland. The only place you can find them at this time of year is the Shito Islands.
念願のひまわり畑。いつか来たいと思ってたんですけど、先輩と一緒に来れてよかったです。
Great. Mashiro seems delighted. I'm really glad I chose this spot.
この時期鉄板の魚津ヶ岬公園をチョイスするあたり、さすがひなたくん、手堅い。
しかし綺麗だね。私こんなにいっぱい花が咲いてるところを見るの初めてかも。
元気で大きなひまわりが可愛いましろちゃんにとっても似合ってると思います。せっかくだしみんなで写真でも撮ります？あ、自分カメラ持ってきてるっす。じゃあ今のうちに撮っちゃおうか。
ほら、一ノ瀬ちゃんこっちおいで。
ここはどうかと思ったけど、こんな風に観光を楽しむだけならそれはそれでいいのかも。
I do wish that this game had more balance between the male and female ratio. And you know, like, I actually don't even mind if some of the males hook up with some of the females, but yeah, I guess that would kind of ruin the whole choose your heroine kind of thing.
先輩、近くまで行ってもいいですか？
Of course. Just watch where you're walking.
はい。
Mashiro responds happily, then rushes off.
こんなに大きいひまわりもあるんですね。
They're certainly bigger than any I've seen before. Typo? The way they contrast with Mashiro as she stands between them. I swear, she looks like a fairy or something. What are those Zelda creatures again? The ones that use leaves for umbrellas? Koroks?
それって妖精みたいに可愛いって意味じゃないですよね、きっと。
I don't know whether or not they actually reference Zelda there, but might be a localization thing. No comment. Might be like a Pokurios or something. Like there's an actual yokai that uses leaves as umbrellas too, and they're not Koroks, but I forgot what their name was. It's like an old man though, usually, not really a fairy. So maybe not. Mashiro looks away in a huff, which makes the petals of a sunflower brush against her head.
せっかくだからひまわりの花と顔を並べてみたいな。あ、これなら私と同じくらいかも。
Mashiro positions herself next to a sunflower that's about the same height as her. Oh, this is a perfect chance.
あれ？先輩、今写真撮りました？
The white dress and the sunflowers make this a perfect photo op.
そんなに似合ってました？
Photo op? That's so weird. I was gonna instantly say photo shot, photo shoot or something. You definitely did. Made me think of the goddess of summer even.
処置のお嬢様。
God, this guy says the most ridiculous stuff with such a straight face. Mashiro immediately changes her attitude.
まあ先輩なら撮っちゃダメって言ったりしませんけど、気を抜いている時は一声かけてくださるのが優しさだと思いますよ。
I guess the embarrassment is getting to her. Sure, I will. I doubt she's all that serious about the suggestion, honestly.
でもそうですね。どうせ写真を撮られるならこんな風に匂いを嗅いでいるところとか。
Mashiro pulls a sunflower toward her nose. I knew she'd be on board.
こういうのをお日様の匂いって言うんですかね。いい匂いがブンブンしてきます。
You can hear the smell. Buzzing? Yeah, I see that bee.
ですよね。でも確かにブンブンって聞こえて。
Ah. We both realize the truth in that instant. And at that exact moment, a bee shoots out of the sunflower Mashiro is holding. It's a bee! I think a bee is called Suzume Bachi or something? Maybe just Bachi, I don't know. In Japanese, I mean.
ひまわりなら返すから向こう行って。
Mashiro, quick, over here! Mashiro's flailing and screaming is having the wrong effect, as the beast starts getting closer to her. Or is it just Hachi, I think? I think Suzume Ibachi is like a beast thing, because I've heard that in Bleach before, and someone calls their move that. Shit! Mashiro, stay still! Don't move! She panics, however, and swipes the bee away as she runs over to me.
綺麗な花が好きなのは人間だけじゃないってことを忘れてました。
I think if you don't really try to swat the bee, it doesn't really get too close to you. I think what you should do is always just protect your ears and that's it. At least you notice it before you got stung.
でもこんなにたくさん咲いてるのに私を狙わなくてもいいと思いません？
Maybe because of that sunflower pin? I don't know. I'm sure it's just because it realized how cute you are. Ugh, Masai, you're really killing me, dude.
先輩、今のフォローは微妙だと思います。
Oh, right.
ひなたくんじゃなくて蜂に追いかけ回されるとはね。
いや、マサヤに追いかけ回されてもそれはそれで怖いと思うけど。
いやー、なんか真っ白っぽいっていうか納得っす。
二人に怪我がなくてよかったです。あいつ昔から生き物に変な人気があったからな。そうなんだ。喜んでいいのか困っちゃいますね。
I don't know how long this date is gonna be, but I feel like I'm gonna try to end the episode after we're done with the sunflower scene. Because right now it's 1 hour and 49 minutes, and I kinda don't really want to try and rush the ending. So I'm gonna try to end the date on the next episode. For sure, the next episode should be the last of Mashiro's Extra 1 story. But yeah, we'll continue a tiny bit more here.
そうですね。もっと端っこの方も見てみたいですし。
Did I actually voice act Messiah there? Now that we've calmed down, should we tour the park a little more? In that case, I hold my hand out toward Mashiro.
繋いでくれるんですか？
I mean, it's not weird for a couple to hold hands.
そうですね。でもどうせならこっちの方がいいです。
She grins. Then she clings to my arm just like Misaki does when she's cracking a joke. Going full-on cat mode, she rubs her head against me. So cute. God, Messiah's gonna keep saying that, isn't he? I love how she acts like a tiny kitten at times. You like holding my arm?
もちろん手をつなぎたいって時もあるんですけど、こっちの方がラブラブって感じがしますから。
To be fair, if I were in a date, I probably would prefer the girl holding my arm compared to my hand, because I think I've said this, but my hand actually sweats very easily. Even though I've cut on my carbs and also my salt intake, I still sweat quite easily on my hands and feet. I think it's just, I don't know what's going on with it. It might be hereditary, because my brother also has the same kind of issue. Right.
もしかしてちょっとうざかったですか？
No, no. I was just asking. If you really want, I can even carry you on my back.
それはさすがに恥ずかしいので、足をひねっちゃった時とかにお願いします。
Let's hope that never happens.
ですね。部活で足を捻挫した時も心配かけちゃいましたし。
That was a long time ago, Mashiro. Something like chapter 4. Oh yeah, that did happen, didn't it? It feels like ages ago, but it hasn't even been a year. So much has changed since the start of spring. We set up our FC club, I became the coach, then I trained everyone for the tournament, and now we're here.
一つ先輩に聞いてもいいですか？
Of course.
昔の私って結構きつか かったですか？
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
すみません。
I never would have played Monit if you hadn't done all that though.
つまりモンタッタが恋のキューピッドってことですね。
She said Montata. I guess that's how they say it in Japanese. Either that or Queen Crazy herself.
まさか美咲先輩はそこまで計算して？
Nah, no way. I answered bluntly. She definitely has looked out for us though.
でも今は先輩の彼女としてデート中ですから、いっぱいいっぱい甘えちゃいますからね。
Why even ask?
キュー。
Mashiro giggles and squeezes down on my arm. It hurts a little, but also makes happiness well up within my heart.
それにこれなら誰がどう見たって恋人同士ですよね。
They will. I know all too well that that's something she's keen to stress.
そういえばひまわりがキク科の植物だって知ってました？
No, I had no idea.
小さい頃それを知った私がひまわりの花を食べようとしたらしくて、お母さんたちが慌てて止めたそうです。
Oh, because crown daisies are edible, right?
ちっちゃい頃って本当何をするかわかりませんよね。
I don't know what daisies are in, like, my own language, so I don't have a clear picture of what they look like either. Yeah, and nowadays, you have me to stop you.
食べません。
I know. Though, she might make for a cute hamster, nibbling on sunflower seeds and all. After walking for a while, Mashiro spots something and runs off toward it. There's a dog sitting right by the edge of the road.
先輩見てください。ボルゾイがいますよ。
That is also a breed that I don't know of. A what now?
ボルゾイは特に大きな犬種なんです。
It is pretty huge. You sure it's okay to approach it? It's got a collar on, so it's most likely the pet of the family that's sitting over there on a picnic blanket.
大丈夫ですよ。物静かで温厚な性格ですし、頭もいいですから。
Well, if you say so, it's gonna be hard to get away if something goes wrong.
先輩って犬苦手でしたっけ？
Normally, I'm fine with them, but when they're this big, I'm too nervous to even think about petting them.
確かにアスカ先輩の家のテリーよりも大きいですからね。
She has a dog? I think we've been into her house and we don't see the dog.
ボルゾイです。私も触りに行っていいですか？
No, Asuka.
って何言ってるのアスカちゃん。今出て行ったら二人に見つかっちゃうよ。でも私もボルゾイは大好きで。
アスカ、待て。はい。お座り。
なんで犬扱いするんですか？
はい。でも真白たちがいなくなるまではいい子にして待っててね。
わかりました。手なずけた。人懐っこい大型犬とそれを叱る飼い主って感じっすかね。こう見えて私動物には好かれる方なんです。
Oh yeah?
試しにお手とかやってみますね。
Wait! For some reason, I have a really bad feeling about this.
ほらほらワンちゃん、お手ってしてみて。お手。
I think Ote is supposed to be paw and not shake. God, that is a bad dog sound. As Mashiro puts her hand forward, the dog's great big tongue slobbers all over her face. Apparently he likes the way Mashiro tastes, as he keeps on licking her. Guess my intuition was right. I think the dog might have mistaken her for a little kid. That's why he's trying to play with her. Well, at least it doesn't seem angry, so there's nothing to worry about on that front. Okay, I think this is actually where we're gonna end the episode, because if I keep going, I feel like we're gonna go through most of the date, and I feel like the next episode is not gonna be much of an episode. I believe we still have 2 scenes or 2 achievements though on Steam. Let me take a look actually. Oh, actually we still have 3 more achievements. Maybe we can go until this scene is done, because this is kind of awkward, so maybe yeah, we're gonna go a tiny bit more. I don't know though. I feel like if I go a tiny bit more, I might not be able to make like a full-blown episode on the next one. And like I said, I don't want to actually go through like a single recording of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here though. We still have 3 more achievements, but that should be done on the next episode. I don't even mind making it into a longer episode, because here's the thing. If I go longer here and there's still 3 more achievements, in these 2 hours I did 2 achievements, right? So I feel like we can still get a tiny bit more, maybe like a 2-hour or 3-hour episode on the next one, if we're just judging based on how many achievements I got on this episode alone, which is 2 in 2 hours. But yeah, I know this is ending it a bit prematurely, but on the next one, we will be finishing up Mashiro's date, and most likely on Wednesday, or sorry, not Wednesday anymore, on Thursday, I will be recording Misaki's Extra 2 route. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. Just like that H scene that we got, which is pretty alright. Surprisingly not too long, and after playing so many Nukiges, or after recording so many H scenes on Venus Red Frontier, I actually start to appreciate the H scenes here. Well, then again, it's not like the first H scene on the base Aokana game, which was like an hour plus, so that was very appreciative that they only took maybe 15 minutes at most, or 20 minutes here. But yeah, and also if you guys on YouTube aren't on Patreon just yet, do feel free to join me or join Patreon as a free member, because that's gonna be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs, which my friend actually told me he wants Totono on the list of future playthroughs to be played. So yeah, do feel free to comment on whatever video for like playthroughs you want me to play. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.